Hi, my name is Nicola Rayner, and I'd love to share a bit about my organisation and what we can do for you and your children in your school community. So, my organisation is called the Child Behaviour Network, and we help families and organisations to better understand and support children with additional needs or challenging behaviour. So, what we're hearing from schools is that they're seeing an increase in children with additional needs, such as autism, ADHD, sensory processing issues, attachment and trauma needs. Alongside this, we're also seeing an increase in parents and carers looking for advice and support to ensure their child is able to thrive. So, to expand on that a little bit, so schools are seeing an increase in need. If you're feeling it, the statistics support it. 18% of children now have special educational needs. This means that the number of children with additional needs is going to be significantly higher, as it's a sort of larger umbrella term, including children that haven't been diagnosed or don't quite fit into a specific criteria. Since 2015, there's been a 14% increase in SEND support, and the demand for EHC plans has increased 140%. And what we're hearing from schools is that they have lots of children that are really gifted and able, but their additional needs are creating some behavioural barriers to learning. And then at the same time, we're seeing families who are increasingly seeking support from professionals for advice on what they can be doing differently to better support their children, particularly where additional needs are involved. Society's become a lot more open and accepting of additional needs and neurodivergence, which has led to a growth in parents wanting to learn and understand about these needs and how they affect their child. Parents are really wanting to give their child the best opportunity to reach their full potential, and so they're starting to seek specialist support for this. And this increase in understanding from parents also means that they recognize the importance of consistency. So we're seeing increasingly, which is brilliant, they're really keen to work alongside their child's school to ensure the best outcomes for their child. So as an organisation, we exist to bridge the gap. So the gap between schools, where they're what they're currently able to provide and what they would like to be able to provide, between where families are in their parenting and where they would like to be, and also between schools and families. So maybe helping to put strategies in place to ensure that consistency that we know is so important. So, how do we go about this? A few different ways. We run parent and carer talks. So, these are usually facilitated by the school and open to all parents, usually around 90 minutes, often in the evening. Can be online or in person. And the sorts of topics we're covering are things like neurodivergence, navigating challenging behaviour, managing meltdowns, emotion coaching, ensuring healthy family connections. Um, I'm sure we can cover others if there's something specific you have in mind. Happy to talk about that. We also do parent and carer coaching. So, as a school, you can refer families to us, or you can recommend to them that they get in touch with us if you feel that either the child or the parents would benefit from some additional behaviour support at home. So, our emphasis is on helping families to unlock the joy of parenting by understanding their child's behaviour and identifying appropriate strategies to meet their child's needs. Our work with families involves spending time in their family home, hearing their concerns, listening to their goals, and providing them with bespoke practical parenting strategies. And lastly, we also do consultations. So this is sort of working with families and schools collaboratively. It could be that the school would like some advice on how to best support a child in the classroom, so I can come and discuss this with you and observe them and provide some strategies. Or it could be a consultation with the family to help them to understand their child's difficulties, what the school are doing to support their child, and how this can be further supported at home. And my fee for this work is between 100 and £200 an hour. So a little bit about me. My formal training is as a Norland nanny. So I have a first class degree in early years development and learning. And for over 15 years, I've been working with children with a range of additional needs and challenging behaviour. So I've predominantly been a private nanny, but I've also worked in schools, both mainstream and specialist, nurseries and holiday clubs. And all of those years' experience led me to set up the Child Behaviour Network a few years ago. So the Child Behaviour Network provides training and consultancy to families and organisations to help them to better understand and support children with additional needs or challenging behaviour. What have other people said? Well, after a parent carer talk in a local school, the school said that this had received the highest turnout of all of their parent carer events. And the feedback told us that 100% of parents and carers felt better equipped to manage their child's behaviour, and 100% would recommend our training. Other feedback I've had, Nicola presented in an engaging and knowledgeable way that was rich in experience and enthusiasm. And also, parents said, as a result of Nicola's gentle care, my son has become much calmer and more resilient and is now thriving in his mainstream school setting. So, what next? Well, my business was actually established in Beaconsfield in Buckinghamshire, but I relocated now to Farnham in Surrey. So I'm looking for 3 independent schools in the area that I can work alongside. So I would love to chat to you about your school and your community and how we could work together to best support children who have additional needs or challenging behaviour. So you can either go to our website, if you go to tcbn.co.uk/organisation, you can book a complimentary consultation and we can discuss more your specific school and your needs and what we can do, or you can email me directly, nicola.rayner@tcbn.co.uk. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to working with you.